Sis, what would you do if the career you spent decades building suddenly came to an end without warning? That's exactly what happened to me. After 20 years in senior leadership, I walked into work expecting to start my business day as usual, only to walk out unemployed. That's it, just like that. No warning, no plan, just me and my thoughts. I had to make a choice whether to be upset, break down, or bet on myself. Hi there, Legacy Queens. I am Joyce Steele, the founder of Women of Steel Empowerment Zone. On this channel, we celebrate the wisdom, the resilience, and the brilliance of Black and Brown women 50 and up. I'm here to remind you that your experience is your superpower. So let's be real for a moment, if I may. Too many of us have poured decades into our careers only to find out that we're being pushed out, passed over, or burnt out. We've been told that we're too old, we're overexperienced, we're too expensive, or we're changing the structure, or it's too late. But I'm here to tell you, it's never too late to reclaim your power and purpose. Today, I'm sharing how I redesigned my life using what I now call the 4 R's of lifestyle transformation. This is a powerful framework that helped me find love again, travel the world, and build a purpose-driven business after 50. Stay until the end when I share something that I don't think you want to miss. The first step was to regroup. When I lost my job, I had to regroup. That meant allowing myself to feel the shock, the hurt, and the fear, and some pain, but not to stay stuck in that. So I paused and I took inventory of my decades of skills, my values, and my next step. I remember walking to the train station to go home, thinking, is this it? After all these years, is this it? But deep down, I knew I still had more to give. So I paused to connect with the peace and power within me, to collect my thoughts. You see, one of my favorite books, Equanimity by David Blanchard. In the book, he speaks of climbing Mount Rushmore and all of the trials and tribulations we have to face as we climb. But there is some hope in that. He speaks of finding your peace as you continue your climb. So for me, after I gathered my thoughts, I had to reflect on all of my accomplishments. Then I acknowledged the power and the gifts that God had given me. I knew I had decades of experience and knowledge. The next step was to release. I had to let go to grow. I had to release the identity that I tied to my title. I had to release the fear and doubt and the need for external validation. I released all that extra stuff that weighs us down. I told myself that my job may be gone, but my purpose doesn't get laid off. I started decluttering my house, my life, my spirit, letting go of old things that no longer served me and that took up space in my life. I had to let go of material and non-material clutter. Growing up, I would often hear elders say, let go and let God. I had to surrender to God and let go of all of those things. So I let go of the fear of failure, having imposter syndrome, the fear of the unknown, like so many of us have. I had to let go of limiting beliefs that no longer serve me. Beliefs like, I'm too old, no one will listen to me. I had to let go of external validation. You see, what other people think of me, I heard someone once say, is not my business. And above all, I had to let go of any resentment that I may house in me. Step 3 was to recharge. After I let go, I needed to recharge. I had to fuel my mind, my body, and spirit. I poured into myself. I started reading more books. I took courses. I fed my body better. I started exercising more. And most importantly, I leaned deeply into prayer and sisterhood. That was my saving grace. You see, my daughters called me out. They did it in a loving way. They said, Mom, you've always been everything to everybody. Now it's time that you do what you want to do. Well, that hit me hard, and I started investing in myself. I attended seminars and webinars with Tony Robbins. I treated myself to a Lisa Nichols event in LA. I started attending local networking events. I participated in Sister Friend Zooms, and I invested in a subscription to Growth Day with Brenda Burchard for my daily recharge and support. Then it was time for step number 4 to reimagine. Now I can design the next chapter of my life. This was exciting for me. This was a chance to dream big. So I got crystal clear on who I wanted to be and how I wanted to serve. I didn't just want to make money. I wanted to make meaning. I attended a vision board party with 8 to 10 inspirational friends. I created a vision board, not just of things that I desire, but also things that I wanted to do and who I wanted to become. I was very intentional about creating the life I desired. The vision board still hangs on my wall in my bedroom closet so that I can see it every day. It's a reminder of my vision so that I don't lose sight. On my vision board, I included things like my favorite spiritual scriptures and affirmations. I included my vision to empower 1 million Black and Brown women worldwide like myself. I had images of my financial goals, destinations I wanted to travel to. I even put rings. Yeah, that was my symbol for love and marriage. I had images of family and friends as we celebrated and enjoyed each other. The message that I wanted to give, that I was living life on my terms. Then came step 5. Finally, it was time to rebuild. It was time to create life as I wanted on my terms. I launched the Women of Steel Empowerment Zone. I started coaching programs and creating online courses and empowerment programs. And I started mentoring other women who were starting over. I built a life that lets me lead, love, and live freely. Today, I'm remarried to an amazing man. I travel the world. I'm experiencing prosperity and living with deep purpose and joy. Not because it was easy, but because I chose to start again on my terms. You see, growing up, my mother would often say, half of knowing what you want is knowing what you have to give up to get it. And I knew I would have to take action and give it all I had. So, Queens, which of the 5 R's are you navigating right now? Please let me know. Feel free to drop it in the comments below. I love to walk this journey with you, and I read all of the comments. Also, please visit my website at wosez.com for your free downloads. I love to give things away. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with 10 sister friends who you know may benefit from this and ready to move on to the next chapter. You see, starting over after 50 is not a setback. It's a set up for something greater. We're not starting from scratch, sis. We're starting from wisdom. I hope my journey reminds you that the best chapter might be the one you write next. So if you want to turn your experience into income, watch my next video, How I Built My Online Business After 50. In it, I break down 5 empowering steps to help you rise. Until next time, Legacy Queens, keep shining. Namaste.